Sword Art Online Alicization is licensed and produced by Aniplex, Egg Firm, Straight Edge, Aniplex of America, and Solitude. Studios A1 Pictures Networks, Tokyo MX, Tochigi TV, GTV, BS11, MBS, and ATX. Based on the works by Riki Kawahara. Please support the official release. Hello there, YouTube Jack here with more Sword Art Online Alicization episode 8. And last time we had a bit of a time skip worth of 2 years, I think. Yeah, should be. In Underworld, which was I don't know how many hours, months, in days, weeks. In the real world, since everything is sped up. And I think we skipped like a whole slew of chapters from the light novels there. Someone even actually told me. I could look that up real quick. Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. The flashback was a whole chapter of volume 10 and the novels where there is a skip of 5 months to the stuff that happens in Takadia, and then another time skip after they won the tournament and joined the Takadia garrison, and then start of the episode. It skips, that's a typo, the introduction of an important character that hopefully will be added later, and some world building. Thank you, Gremory. Yeah, so there's that. In any case, we skipped some stuff and some important character that hopefully will be added later. TLDR. And, well, Kira does his usual badass self now that he has a heavy sword in hand that is all magic and fancy, and he did not look at the object stat because, as it turns out, you have actually more will control. That makes it sound weird. No, like, if you just will it, it will work. Stats are not everything, which is actually an amazing concept for a game when you think about it, or it's hilariously broken. However you want to see it. Probably horrendously broken since Kirito is in it, and, well, he is an OP main character that slaughters everyone. Case in point, he challenged, well, not challenged, he got challenged as punishment, because that's how it works, by the first seed of this elite school Leviathan person, and they now are gonna duel with real swords and everything, and he's probably gonna win, because he's Kirito. So let's see how this plays out, shall we? In the 3, in the 2, in the 1. Oh yeah, those smug assholes were there too. You know, the whole flower, I don't want to say subplot, but underline that has been mentioned. Does this man actually have any round surfaces, or is he all just sharp corners? And that might be. Well, that is not the least bit foreboding for you. Does it actually work? Oh yeah! There was that. On that note, can you actually use system calls in these kind of duels? Yeah, gotta show off your real sword skill. Good boy. It's honestly amazing how many spectators came to see this, what they would expect to be a one-sided slaughterfest, no? Novice trainer. Oh, what the hell? What's with that reaction? You people have seen this before, right? That's why you came, no? Or maybe actually they came because they haven't. That makes more sense now I think about it. Oh well. I do dig this opening though. Now that I think about it, if this is gonna be some 50 episodes or whatever, I don't even have any official count on the episodes yet. It's just my assumption that they're gonna be around 50. Why 50? I don't even know, because 50 is like the next number that you get. I mean, you have like these 12-ish episodes, then you have the 24-ish seasons, I mean, and then you have the really long ones that are 50-ish episodes. Kind of always doubles. Come to think of it, what is Alice up to these days? Anyway, what I was gonna say is, if we get around 5 openings from Lisa, that would be neat. Neat, yeah. That's really something to be excited about, right? It would be neat. Are you heading to the city? Because Kirito already has a sword, and that doesn't make sense. Pointing out the turtle flaws. Swordsman's pride. Well, the battle against the, what was it, goblins? Things was pretty freaking awesome, so either this is gonna be over in a second, or it's gonna be a pretty amazing battle, or it's gonna be really disappointing. It actually has many ways that it could go. Oh. Yes, hilarious. Also, I want once again ask, is there a secret art behind speaking like a total asshole that instantly makes me hate you? Yeah, that's not the least bit intimidating. It's not very secret if you know it. Yep. You know, maybe he's a remainder of those original, of the line from the original trainees from the underline, you know? We'll see how that goes. I'm honestly curious. Well, he's like a coil. And I guess dodging to the side is not an option. I mean, I get that it's really fast, so that might be it. You actually gotta hit 4 times just to deflect this freaking attack? Or about 3 times. Also, you know, he's doing this one-handed, so eh. Oh, the whole blood thing. Oh, shouldering. Oh, this is pretty intense, isn't it? Yeah, from there it looks just like a... Are you worried? Well, rightfully so. I mean, this is real swords. And we've seen before, this is real blood too. Well, real, not the freaking red particle effects we're used to. What even is that now? Man, sound design's amazing. What? Sure it does, why not? I mean, it's... I mean, he has the freaking demon tree on his side. Is that Swordman the first seed? Ooh. Can you people just stop on a notice like that? So it would seem. Okay. Well, I'm satisfied with that, honestly. And all those people who expected a slaughtering were probably severely disappointed. When I say all these people, I mean especially like 2 schmucks. Those 2! Or... Dang it! I forgot where my screen is. Oh well. Aww. Honestly, I'm satisfied with that outcome. Yeah, and you kind of managed to circumvent the whole no training rule. Of course it isn't. And that might be to join the Kirito harem. Yep. They're still applauding. So I guess now's the point where we're gonna... Oh no. Well, there are all kinds of different styles, so I guess they all have their beauty to them. Of course, that just makes sense that you would forbid something like that. Again, matter of the mind, huh? Honestly, I'm very curious about those traditional styles. If they really come from this first generation of real people. Are we now gonna ruin the flowers? I mean, the thing that's definitely not gonna happen. Who's that, Dad? I mean, of course you were. Because why wouldn't you? Honestly, do you just get off on talking like that? I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's one of the flowers. Oh no! Who would have thought something like this could happen? Those horrendous acts that were utterly unpredictable. Honestly, those were probably the most Chekhov-y flowers that I've ever Chekhoved. Yeah, you gotta keep in mind that it's been 2 years for him, right? I mean, it's only been like an episode for us, but still. Well, what, 3 if we count those recap episodes. Well, that was interesting. And probably like the final straw for him there. I was honestly gonna say if he can make them bloom with the power of his imagination, but then they kinda shattered, so... Does he now? Yep, I guess that's true for any world. Well, might as well do it. Not like you could lose anything. That was a real cough this time. Honestly, we've got a lot of amazing, stunning visuals this episode. You're gonna question it now? Yeah, I get he was in a bit of emotional distress. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it was the blue-haired chick in the tower. And it eventually comes down to the two of them. That was freaking neat. Oh yeah, that thing again. I honestly love that he goes on by pure intimidation factor. Again, if it's all about will, then if you can get your enemy to believe that they're going to lose no matter what, then that's what's going to happen. Well, good thing you can do that with those practice swords. Well, damn! That's just gonna make you smile. All the kudos to you. It's also seemingly amazing that the match between the first and second seed draws about as much attention as the match between the first seed and some trainee. But oh well. And they bloomed, huh? Good for you. Well, only natural killer that would be ranked this, but great that Yuji managed to do it too. Oh, and you also got your custom uniforms, huh? And I guess these are their pages now. Yep. Is he trying to sneak in? And of course he went for the black one. What kind of issues do you expect to encounter when cleaning? Because it's stylish. If you remember that, what? Well, those two clearly want some too. It's honestly so great to see them in some sort of senpai position. That's also great that they managed to secure a elite spot for them. And of course, Kirito's once again charming the ladies. Well, I'm just now really curious who the other four elites are. Yeah, that's a fancy tower that we don't really know anything about yet, do we? I think it's the one in the center, isn't it? And going by the opening, I guess it's like the control tower of sorts. Maybe the integrity knights are there, so you can ask about Alice. Which is the thing I wanted to ask. In the opening, we see her kind of in this golden armor knight uniform of Yes, let's call an armor a knight uniform. Why don't we? In an armor, she looks like a knight, an integrity knight, basically. And if so, then I guess, didn't she go to the school? And if she did, can't you ask about her? I mean, oh well. I think that would be a bit too easy now, wouldn't it? So I'm a bit sad that we skipped over a lot of stuff with like Lena Senpai there and everything, and the flowers. I feel we lacked a bit of the emotional attachment to everything. I mean, I don't know how in-depth the novels really went with everything, but usually novels cover things more in-depth, period, everything. And more time invested, perhaps. I don't know that. Don't really know about that. Next time. Yeah, speaking about those assholes. I'm not sure if it's really about them, but isn't there, something in the Taboo Index about not vandalizing someone else's property? I feel like it would be a good thing to add. If not, I mean, you have the whole, you don't have to, very basic of don't steal, but apparently vandalizing is okay, because if it in any way or shape or form is in the Taboo Index, then those two just violated it. And this whole setup about Alice is the fact that even by accident she managed to violate the index. Even by accident. And she's already such a person of interest to them, to, the admins. Those two from the JSDF. So I just... basically meaning this is not in the index, and apparently it's okay to do that. Maybe not morally, but... isn't that the whole point of having the Taboo Index? So that you don't rely on morals? Oh well. So on and so forth. What else? What else? Yeah, what I wanted to say before the next episode's title interrupted me. The whole Lena Senpai and the fact that she managed to overcome Leviathan and be graduate as first ranked, basically, and the flowers and everything, and the emotional attachment that I feel the scene wants me to feel isn't really there. And I felt for once that it's not my fault for my lack of emotional investment, but rather for the show not really going all out on it. I don't blame it yet. I don't know how much is being cut. I mean, I've had the comment, but I don't know the overall significance and how tight the time is on this one. All in all, wait, what am I typing even? Alicization is what I want to write. That did not work out at all. Do we have an episode count yet? No. So question mark. So I don't know how tight everything is and how much they have to cut, but again, I know that this is a huge series in the novels. And just comparing it to the 2 volumes that was Einkart, which made like half of season 1, you know what you're in for if you just look at the sheer number of volumes there are. Anyway, I really do love the tiny time skip here, and that they are now like in this elite position, that they have their own pages, kohai, basically people who look up to them. I always kind of like this when the main character is in a senpai position. It's just, I don't really have words for why I like it, but I like it, so yeah. Me is probably going to enjoy this. Anyway, that's gonna be all for now. Until next time, see you then. Bye.